Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor and the Fox is about to get loose in the hen house playing some Battlefield Hardline TDM downtown using the FAL, a new criminal activities weapon. Why aren't you playing criminal activities, X Factor? It's not available on PC yet. Something got really messed up. That sniper's really hurt. Why not finish our little show, Cooking with X Factor, as he's in basically a glorified pot and the Molotov cooks him through the wall. So, the Fox in the hen house. Welcome to the hen house as I get picked off by somebody that is camping with a knockout that can one bang up to 50 meters. Oh, wait. He moved 6 inches, not camping. My bad. Let's go back up there again and see how this works. So that thing one bangs up to 50 meters unless you have the chest insert for basically the engineer class. And oh, my dear friend, Talons of Death is still there. And he's definitely camping. But what he doesn't realize is there's multiple elevators and more than likely somebody to greet you at almost every single elevator and doorway in this skyscraper, just like you're walking into Walmart. And you have to be careful. There are spawns up here. Obviously you saw one right in front of me. There's several underneath me. And I believe they can catch a rooftop spawn. So as you're trying to pick up doubles and triples, you have to be careful. Spin your head around. What's behind you? What's in front of you? Did you just hear somebody deploy? More than likely a bad guy as I clean somebody up with the last couple bullets in the FAL. So why aren't you running extended mags? Yes, those are available for the FAL, but this thing hits like an absolute truck. And if you tap fire this thing, it's an absolute beast. Because I'm running AP ammo, armor-piercing ammo, and it does exactly what it says it does. Basically shreds anything and everything, including all those people that are using chest inserts. All the engineers running around with K-10, spraying and praying all day, they just get dropped like a sack of potatoes. And there you see the power of the tap fire. The reload isn't too bad with the FAL. And I believe I'm also running stubby grip with this as well to give me just a little bit more accuracy when under full auto. Do I ever full auto with this thing? No. But I do shoot bursts of 2, 3, 4, and 5. So as I'm bursting that 4 and 5, it just gives me just a little bit more accuracy, allowing me to lay on the gas while basically at close or medium range. It's really important to know this. If you're strafing with any gun in Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, you get spread as you're strafing and shooting. Doesn't matter if you're tap firing, burst firing, mag dumping, you're giving yourself more spread. With the battle rifles, that's actually multiplied pretty badly. So if you want to be really accurate with these things, stop, pop, and shoot the vast majority of the time as I shoot a friendly. So I'm still in the hen house. We've kind of taken charge of this, but there are multiple levels that you have to worry about here. And I've literally had to check off every single corner in this map. It's been one of those rounds. Every time you turn around, there's somebody in a different corner. Or you run through a doorway, check left, there's a guy cowering in the right corner. So people are dying around me. I'm wondering if people are still up top. No hit markers doesn't mean they're not up there. Maybe my Molotov missed the mark. And there are spawns up here on both of these buildings. Not to mention they can get you in some crossfire from the other building. So you have to be very careful. If you hadn't noticed by now, somebody did not appreciate the Wookiee butt emblem that I have as I pick up a double with the FAL. That is how quickly this thing shreds people at close ranges. And chat is going to get a little bit salty as we finish up this round. So remember how I was talking about those random spawns in the building? Well, we just picked one up there. And I'm actually going to get knocked off by one because they really blend in. Look at the back left corner. I didn't even see him until he lit me up with the same type of rounds I'm using. The AP tracer rounds are available for the assault rifles, DMRs, and battle rifles, I believe. And yes, there is a tracer element that you do see only when you ADS. It magnifies what's going on. So let's play my favorite game in the Battlefield series. Who's the better master baiter? When you know you're getting squeezed or there's unknown bad guys, maybe they're popping the random spawns, you need to have a little bit of an advantage. Play from a little bit of cover. So every time you make a peek, make it quick. Try not to overextend it. See how I missed a couple shots? I'm back underneath cover. See if somebody's coming to me. Yes, a player is coming to me. Another guy is right there. Make sure you give yourself a little bit of an advantage, but don't sit too long. because you'll get squeezed from pretty much every angle available. And as you can see, there are multiple angles that I have to worry about, as it looks like we're slowly popping some of the random spawns, or I've got some teammates to help me out. So here you see some of the tap firing and poor leads. Switch over to another target, get a squad wipe, which is extra points. And of course, anytime you're HVT, which happened to me the couple times I was playing on live stream, that's a free 25 points when you're the high value target set aside by the enemy hacker. Or if your team has a hacker and the enemy team does not, the game will automatically assign an HVT, which is kind of nice because it really stinks not having a commander for both teams when playing in the Battlefield series. This is Hardline's way of fixing that, as that DMR has a jump on me and he pays the price, along with a jumping, very unhappy player. And there is another double, and I'm running for my life. The one thing that I do have on me that helps me is my turtle shell. I have a shield. So if I start taking fire from behind, and I've done this a ton of times, I simply crouch. Make sure my angle's lined up, because more than likely they're lit up on the minimap because they aren't using a suppressor. Maybe they're spotted. Just drop and crouch. Put your back perfectly to them. And I don't knife much. I think in Battlefield 4 I have maybe a little bit over 100 knife kills. But the animations are just so gruesome and nasty in Hardline. I simply can't resist. And obviously they've got a beacon where they're dropping people in. And of course the chat is getting just a little bit spicy. And I'm taking fire from point blank range. And the FAL is just absolutely disgusting. It's also a lot of fun to use. This is not a weapon you want to mag dump at medium or long range. You're seriously tap firing or two bullet bursting at those medium and longer ranges. And here's a guy up close. The hip fire does its job, and I missed the second shot with the deagle. Remember, the deagle does a ton of damage to people in this game. It's like 65 or 68 to the chest at point blank range, which gives you a phenomenal one bang to the head. So here you see the stop and pop power of the FAL as long as you're tap firing it. And that's what it's about when using this weapon. Here's one more. It'll make people disappear very, very quickly, but do not, under any circumstances, overburst or mag dump this thing, or strafe while bursting or mag dumping at medium and longer ranges. Of course, if you're in a lot of trouble, strafing definitely makes sense. If you're trying to deke people out to missing maybe a scout shot, a knockout shot, or of course a shotgun, which is absolutely filthy as I pick up a guy playing kind of a head glitch spot, not on purpose, who's simply running for his life. But that was a tough shot, followed up by me turning my turtle shell to the bad guy. You can hear the shots, you can see them going over my shoulder, but they simply cannot do anything. Maybe my teammates picked them up. Obviously, they're putting themselves in the mini-map. So hopefully you guys enjoyed some of this Battlefield Hardline FAL footage. Would love to show you guys some Criminal Activity DLC, some of the new maps, but they're simply not available on the PC. Hopefully that's remedied in a day or so, sooner rather than later, because I actually did have a little bit of fun playing several of those maps and game modes. So I'd love to share more of this, but Visceral, please, my game's about to crash. As always, YouTubers, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. That explosion, though. We'll see you guys soon.